Guys, this week's ACC Shadow Servers Hot Stint time trial is at Watkins Glen. I'm going to show you how to access it and we'll run a few laps. So the first and probably most important thing to do before you go through all of this within ACC is to register on the Shadow servers. All of the details and the link you need will be in the description below, so go and check that out. Once you've registered, you're going to get benefits because you will not be limited by the maximum number of players. You can bypass that. You won't need the track medals, you won't need the safety rating. As a registered entered driver, you are welcome to join our servers no matter what. But in the meantime, if there's space, you can just hop on and run some laps with us. That's no problem at all, certainly when it comes to public racing. But for now, this is how we access the time trial. So head over to multiplayer, head down to server list. First of all, actually guys, make sure in the GT3 you have the car selected that you want to use, and then head down to server list. Just give you a bunch of all the servers. The way to find the Shadow servers is to make sure you have a few things set. Make sure your server type is set to all. Make sure you see all of the servers. Ping limit, to make sure you turn that to off. And then just next to that, where it says accessible, make sure that is grey or black. So if it's white, like it's shown here, that won't show the servers if they happen to be full. So just choose it again and make sure it's grey, so it won't be limiting you to see, have any servers that are full. Then head up to search for server by name, and then just type in Shadow in here. This is going to filter the list by servers, and the Shadow server will appear. Now on the list here you can see Shadow Community Hot Stint, 4 out of 4 drivers. So this server is apparently full, but because I'm a registered driver, I can just choose connect and it's going to connect me to the server. It's no limitations on connections. We already have 5 drivers in here. On busy nights, it's getting quite late right now, but on busy nights when it's 8, 9, 10, we've had 12, 14 drivers in here before, and it's absolutely fantastic. Be hot lapping with faster, with slower drivers, and it's really, really good fun. Looks like I'm the only one in the McLaren. There's a bunch of Ferraris here. But either way, that's all good. We're here to do some laps, get some consistency, try our best. And the coolest thing with doing time trials with other drivers on the track is you can just follow some of the faster drivers, see their lines. In ACC there's no real ghost function like there is in Gran Turismo 7, so being able to follow faster drivers is incredibly beneficial. The criteria for the time trial is 3 consecutive valid laps, so that's no track cuts, in 3 in a row, and then it takes your average time over that and then ranks people by the average time. Within the Shadow servers we've got a bunch of skill levels. We've got some proper aliens out here that can dip into the 143s at Watkins Glen, and we've got some slower drivers looking to improve, so there's always going to be someone to compare your lap times with. But mainly the main benefit of this is you're looking to have personal improvement. You go out and set your lap times on day 1, come back on the 2nd day, 3rd day, 4th day, you try and beat and improve the lap times, tune your setup, change your tyre pressures, go through all that cool stuff. And it's such a fun thing to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my current development setup on it. I think it's 23T2. Load that setup. That's good to go. We're going to head to drive. We're going to have a quick check on the minimap. We should be able to get out of the pits before there's a car coming from behind us. So we are good to go. Pit lane limiter is automatic, so I think we're good there. It's going to take a lap to get the tyres warmed up. The car's going to be a little bit loose to start with, but that's fine. It'll come into the window of operation. Watkins Glen is a really good track. I'm going to run you through a little bit of information to see for Watkins Glen. The bus stop, trying to get some reference points. I like to look to my right hand side for some of the reference points, see when they disappear. So you want to get on the brakes, down 2 gears, bounce a few curbs, take the curb, not the grass, and then you're all good. Stay in 4th gear and just back off here. Just keep the car to the inside as much as you can. Look for a little patch on the right hand side just before that. I get on the brakes, down to third gear for here, flow through this one, a little bit wide on corner exit, a little bit of a swaz on corner exit, but we're good there. Second board, 200 is when I brake, uphill braking, down to second gear, bringing the throttle in to get that slide on the car, a little bit too much there, but it's because my tyres are a little bit too cold at the moment. We're getting there on tyre temperatures. I think it's 200 again where we brake again, 200 all the way down to second gear this time, floating in nicely, weight on the exit. I brake just before the second block, late on the downshift so it doesn't over rotate, squeezing gently on the throttle. That's a difficult corner to exit and then exit here. This one's just a bit of a lift and then back on the gas, not running too wide here. This one's a braking a downshift, missed the apex there, but we're not too bad, and that's going to be a lap of Watkins Glen. And you're just going to keep doing that more and more and more. Find your flow, find your rhythm. Just been into turn one here, just as the tarmac transitions, I go down to second gear, but I think I probably could carry third there maybe. In fact, I did carry third gear, I was too distracted talking. Third gear might work really well, we'll try that one. So we are up to temperature with our tyres. We're going to set 3 reasonable lap times. I can't talk and drive to my absolute best, but we'll try. So braking just before the bus stop, down 2 gears, bouncing curbs, not the grass, and then we're good. And just let the car off coast and just bring it to the apex. And when you're at the apex now, you can get on the gas. Once we've got a valid lap, we've got that delta that will help us to see if we're up or if we're down. The car's sliding a little bit. This setup is a little bit loose, but it is fast. Whoa, that was a big bump there. Right, all the way down to second gear for this corner here. Looking to blend in the throttle as we open up the steering. Bit of swaz, too much. Had too much steering lock on as I was being too aggressive on the throttle. As you get on the gas, open up the steering wheel. That's the best way. Second gear for this corner here. Being a bit too aggressive really on the throttle, but working. This is probably the hardest corner on the track, if I'm honest, guys. Looking for the coast into here. Just hit on the gas as you touch the apex. Look for the changing colour on the barrier on the left hand side. That's when I use my braking reference point. And this is going to be reasonably, it's going to be an okay lap. An okay lap, 47. We can get into the 45s. Let's try and pick up the pace here on this one, guys. So coming out here, we have our delta in the top. We're already up by a long way. We can see that green number climbing, which is a really good thing. So clearly we've got 0.3 in the pocket already. And let's see if we can actually make the most of these ones. Now these 3 valid laps aren't going to be my best by far. I'm going to look for the braking reference points. Clipping curbs, not grass. As aggressive as we can be through there. Glancing up, that number's getting bigger and bigger. That's good. Green number is good. Red number is bad. We're almost 0.5 up now, so not overdriving the car too much. The tyres are probably up to a better temperature than they were on the first lap. 0.6 up now, so we are climbing. Bring the car to the apex now. As we get on the gas, we open the steering. A bit scrappy on corner exit, but we're 0.7 up, so we are making significantly better lap times than the first one, which is good. It's a good way to go. 200 is the reference point, and a little bit too much apex there. We are 0.9 up already, guys. Looking for brushing the curb carefully, just really blending in the throttle. That is the hardest corner on the track again. Looking for the coast to the apex. Hit the gas on the transition on the colour. Brake, downshift 1, and then run it out. Shifting up. 1.5 seconds up, guys. So we're in the 1:45s for that lap. That's a much better lap time. What can we do for our 3rd consecutive lap? Let's see if we can beat that one. Oh, I was so close to running too deep. I think I carried 3rd gear again there, guys. Not really listening to my downshifts properly there. But we are looking to now just let's solidify those 3 laps. 3 consistent laps is good. 3 valid laps. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. Looking for the braking reference points. Bit too much curve there, maybe. I think we're good. Looking to drag it to the apex, get it hooked. We just apexed a bit too early there, but we're still good. 0.4 down, not ideal, but we will complete this lap cleanly. We can work on our consistency later. Let's just get those 3 laps in the bag, else this could be a reshoot. Breaking down second gear for this corner here. The uphill just blending in the throttle as we're opening the steering, much better exit that time. So now you can see the deficit, the red number is decreasing. That is a much better corner exit for us. 200 to brake, downshift. Cautious on corner exit, watch out for track limits. Blend on the throttle nicely. It's all about getting the car to rotate. 0.2, so we're clawing it back, guys. Can we get it on the line? In fact, we might have to go for a push into the last corner. Going to go very deep in there, get on the gas. Oh, really run into the wall. Are we going to make it? It's going to be a 0.1 difference, and that's going to round us out with another 145.6. Now we are on live track, live server. So we've finished our 3 laps. We're going to pull to one side, pull off the racing line, park the car up, press the options menu, return to garage, confirm. That's our 3 laps done. You can do that as many times as you want, repeating. You can do a 10 lap stint, 20 lap stint. Your best 3 consecutive laps will get counted no matter when you set that during the week. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below, because this is the future of console sim racing. This is just the Hot Stint time trial. We're going to be hosting daily races, public servers, daily races, private scheduled servers, pre-made entry lists, all that cool stuff. Make sure you subscribe for more. Make sure you like this video, and make sure you go and check out the description below for everything you need to know about joining our Discord and getting registered on our server. On screen right now will be a link to videos that are going to help you to get started in ACC, to go from zero to getting competent and enjoying ACC. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.